mean, I can't believe you selling cocaine through the mail works.
Bro, shut the fuck up. I lost count 7 times.
But we fucking rich though, bro.
I still have to count the
You
fucking
about to
money.
really like be stunting on these fools, bro. Like I'm about to get all the bitches now. There's no way I'm not gonna have sex.
You're still not gonna get any bitches.
I'm rich now. Like
Hey,
it's
most
no
of the
way I'm
cops
not gonna
though,
get bitches,
they
bro. All these
local
bitches want
shit.
is $40,
You
and I
think
got
they
several
got
cents
like
of
their
$40
house
now.
brand?
Bitches don't
House
like short
brands
guys.
fire unless they the super cheap ones.
The views and opinions expressed in the Straight Dope Show are those of the hosts and guests and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the show, the Uplift Society, or Rock the Crowd TV. The show is intended for entertainment purposes only and does not provide professional or legal advice. Listening to or watching the show is at your own risk, and the creators of the show are not responsible for any damages or losses that may result from its content. Enjoy the show.
It's like, I don't fuck with the small nugs. Who does that?
A lot of people, to be honest with you.
I thought I was bougie, my nigga.
Nah, I've been around them. Yeah, dead ass. I don't want those small nugs.
All right, give it to me, nigga. It's the same tree. What the fuck is the problem?
But we simple-minded.
We about to burn.
Actually, you're not simple-minded at all.
At all, but
we try to be simple-minded motherfuckers.
I try to keep it basic.
You know, simple shit.
Or I try to make complex things basic. Welcome to the Straight Dope Show. As you can see, we got a disclaimer because he be going wild.
I'll be going wild.
Yes.
Bro, I be chilling most of the episode. The last episode, I was literally looking at you like, wow, he's going on. You're really passionate about this. This is really
man. I guess.
So you just cool with it? If I had pearls,
just hella funny. This nigga said I'm clutching my pearls. This nigga,
shit.
He be going crazy. All right, look, bro. I just be talking my shit, and I think it's fun to explore the avenues. And sometimes I get passionate. Period.
I be trying to be there with you. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's the fucked up part.
I be trying.
This nigga, I be trying to get there, but it's like I don't care.
I mean, it's your fault.
Hey,
I don't care.
Yeah, that's right. Because I be talking about shit you don't care about. If it was about the Warriors, this nigga would talk us to death.
So, but you gotta remember though, you've reminded me that everything is bullshit.
Hey,
most episodes.
That's the fucked up part. Is like now that you're on that, yo, it is bullshit. It's like I need that passion back.
I gotta have some kind of joy in something,
right?
And it's like we had to scrap an episode. Because
there was no joy.
There was
no
bullshit
joy
and everything
at
that
all.
we was thinking about
Niggas
and looking at.
Mad.
So once again, gotta find joy in a bunch of the stuff that we take part in the world, man.
Hey, bro, there was
this is a good message for the day.
It is. There was a lot of joy out there this week, though. There was a lot, except for we're gonna do the dumb shit first, and then we're gonna just talk about fun stuff. The dumb shit this week was the Chinese
spy balloon.
Yeah.
So, I have gotten to that point in life where none of the news matters to me.
Yep.
So I did not check into that shit after I heard about it.
Bro,
I was just like,
but check it out though. Check it out though. I bet even if it is a spy balloon, they shot it down, whatever. Niggas have satellites. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all it. That's it. That's it for me.
Up there orbiting.
That's it for me, bruh. Niggas have satellites. You think they just got satellites over they shit? How fast the world spin? You think they satellite move that fast? We got pictures from satellites, my nigga. We get data from satellites, my nigga.
We all have Google Earth.
But hey, this balloon that I can see right there
real shit, though?
Is the biggest problem I got. Fuck out of here, man.
The fact that we know that it was from China, they probably selling some shit. And was like, look.
Bruh, I'm going to give you the most basic explanation possible for it to not be a spy plane or whatever. It's a weather balloon, and it got caught up in the wind. All right? And it literally is there to track the weather patterns, right? Like, because you know if you pull up the globe on a weather site, you can see where the storm come from. And it's like, yo, do the winds actually make it from China to America?
So China's spy balloon is a spy weather balloon? They spying on our weather is what you're trying to say?
I think they're just trying to figure out where the wind went.
So once again, this is why we talk about this first, because we don't know.
We don't.
It don't fucking matter, bro.
Bro, again, these niggas have satellites. Period. You have Bro, when you let Elon Musk shoot up 100 satellites, how many satellites you think a country got? We let a solo person by himself in his business shoot up hundreds of satellites.
One band.
So,
One sound.
so now we got a country that got the same level of technology.
To me, it's always stupid to ever say anything about China. It doesn't make sense. We are okay with everything that they doing down there.
Brad,
Our government is, at least.
They make our life possible. Everything that's recording this shit right now, we got lights, we got TVs and shit. Everything in here was made in China.
We can sit here and act like we don't like China.
The only thing that I got that's probably made in America is this antique couch and this chair that I'm sitting in and that desk over there. And that wood shit over there. The shit that's
you
wood.
can sit here and point it all out.
But the other shit, the electronic shit, the shit that, niggas use for their jobs and shit.
All the factory stuff.
No.
It's all in China.
That did not come from here, my nigga. I can promise you that. I ain't even got to check.
To me, it's always going to be that fake outrage and fake hate.
Bruh, it's just a storyline. Yeah, it's just a story. It's not like, because whatever is really happening, even if we do start beefing, bro, you know that if we beefing with another country, it's for real serious shit like resources.
That's what I'm about to say. We not beefing with China over nothing. We use them. How we gonna beef with your partner? That don't make no damn sense. Globally,
globally, nigga, we in this together. We done invested in shit together, nigga.
Anything you do, we attached to it.
We done propped up the same governments together, nigga. Like, so what we really doing here? But I think it's because we don't know how to. Because the world thrives off of negative energy. We need to have something
all these stories
that is pushing it forward that makes you proactive, right?
100%.
Because I was looking at YouTube today, and every video, I was just like, you know what? For whatever reason in my head, I'm like, hey, let me take a look at all of these videos that's recommended and whatever, and see what word do I identify as negative. Right? Even if it's not a negative word per se. In the context, when I read this, is it negative? Mm-hmm. Every fucking description I read was negative. Every one of them.
Every single thing.
And even if it's to say, oh, how can we fix this or something? The implication is the shit's broken. Right? Like when you're trying to fix something, you're saying that the shit is already broken. So even if you're not saying, hey, this shit's broken, we need to fix it. You saying, hey, what are steps we can take to fix this? So you're saying it's broke. Bro, that's negative. And everything through it was that. So with that in mind, the news cycles and shit run off the negative energy because, again, it makes you move that way. Even if it's stupid comments about something that's really insignificant.
But it doesn't matter because that's what's going to get the most clicks.
Mm-hmm.
Anything, or just people tuning in.
Yeah. Yep.
Anything that gets negative attention is going to draw your eyes to it more.
Anything negative.
That's just the way
I don't think it's that. I think that's the way we've been programmed. Cause
there might be a better way to say it.
No, because I think that with the rise of social media and shit like that and all of the connections, life in general is hard, period. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care what walk of life you got. It's hard to wake up every day and go do some shit, period. Right? So the fact that it's hard for everybody, we play off that, and then people want to see if it's harder for somebody else. Right? It's worse over there than it is over here. Even if niggas equal, they got shit you ain't got, you got shit they ain't got. Nigga, it's a wash. Really, y'all woke up. Nigga, that's the good part. Right? But because there's so much emphasis on trying to be better than or wanting to see where you are at in that balance, it's like, nah, we just feed off the negative shit because then those are people that are worse than you.
That's all you need, man. It's like what fuels you.
Yeah.
And then you good with it.
And so with social media, before social media, I didn't know what niggas did over there. Mm-hmm. I don't know what you was doing in your house. I didn't know that you could dance or you had hobbies and shit. I didn't know.
But that's the thing. I'm gonna just flood you with all of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you gravitate to the negative shit, it doesn't even fucking matter at that point because we flooding you with the shit anyway. You're never gonna catch the stuff.
You don't have to gravitate to it, nigga, because all we have is the negative shit or things that are quote unquote shitting on you.
Everything is world star now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
But I think you had said like you had a problem with World Star, but I'm like, all it did was show you what you was doing anyway.
You did say that,
Like,
but that was at that point where I'm looking at the ignorance and kind of like you last week, where we was pissed off and shit, and it's just like, so we just accepting this.
Mm-hmm.
I was at that point where I'm like, why are we accepting this shit? It doesn't make sense, and we supposed to be better. You know, you're supposed to talk highly and you know,
you're supposed to be positive and move forward, but
we promoting niggas getting popped.
we only move. We
and
only promote
away.
negative shit. Because again, bro, back to what I just said. You always want to be better than the next, right? And the things that get the most views and get the traction is somebody either deprecating themselves or somebody showing you that they're better than you.
100%.
Them is that's the balance.
This is why we go back to the Trump shit and what's that dude, Andrew Tate,
Mm-hmm.
the Andrew Tate stuff. Why it's so polarizing to people and why they want to talk about it. Even Logan Paul, because like you know, Lord knows most of us don't actually care what he does, but because you don't care, if we put this article in front of you, you might click just to hear something bad, just to see something bad.
You hope it's something bad. It is in there.
Just from your hate of the guy. So it doesn't even matter if you care or not. We're just going to make sure that we pump something out with this on it.
Correct.
And we can apply that same shit on any genre of anything. All around the board. So yeah, man.
So speaking
Spy
of
balloon.
hate, why Philly hating on Cali like that? Like you ask niggas at the Philly game,
Off
yo,
this shit.
where's San Francisco at? And
Where-
they like,
where-
oh no, I had to use matches, my nigga. I don't know where the lights at.
this nigga, cuz. Right there.
Go get it then.
I can't even.
That's too bad.
So far.
Look, you got
These
matches.
are moments in life where it's just be like, bruh, X-Men.
So I'm gonna use the force to have the lighter from 5 feet away when I could just stand up.
Nigga, web sling.
I could just stand up.
This is
grab
basically
it.
why niggas want to have powers, because they
Lazy as fuck. Now, anyway, the Philly fans was saying San Francisco don't exist. No, I don't know where the fuck that's at. And real shit though, I agree. Because if you don't, you can only know so far, right? Unless you've been there.
If you ain't ever been outside your city, you don't know what anything
If
is.
you ain't never been outside your state, bro, because you could go 500 miles and still be within range and never go to any of the places, nigga, that got professional teams. Like, you don't have to go. You can go 1,000 miles and still be like, damn, I might have ran through one place. That's about it. All right, cool. Like, and there's so
If you
much
go to
in
the
between.
East Coast, you might run through 3 states. It depends on where you at, though.
Yeah, life different out here. So I kind of feel them because I
Philly
feel
fans, they probably look at all of the East Coast and think this is the biggest world ever.
Well, what's interesting to me is how close it is, bro. If I could get on a train in New York and get to Philly in 2 hours or
they
something
saying
like
this shit,
that, it's
yeah,
like,
they
bro,
everywhere.
you closer to there than as I am to San Francisco. My nigga, like, and y'all got hundreds of millions of people.
So they don't see us as if we don't exist, bro. We're still the golden capital.
Yeah, we
You know
still
what I mean?
we still on the outskirts, bro. It's the moon out here. I
Bruh,
keep trying to tell you.
Sacramento is just its own thing, an entity in itself. We're bigger than Philly, most likely. I don't even have to look that up. We're most likely bigger than them. Just
might be
this
right.
one spot.
You might be right.
Don't even have to get to San Francisco.
Like I mean, you might be right. I'm not gonna say no because I know when I looked up how big Manhattan and the boroughs was, I'm like,
a couple blocks, nigga.
I ain't gonna front, bro. I ain't gonna front. I got a little bit of hate from that because I was like, bro, y'all like how far I had to travel to work on my bike is like through 3 boroughs. It's like, nigga, really, my nigga?
Yep.
Like,
This is
really,
what
my
y'all be
nigga?
arguing about. Tripping over.
Like, no, but I can understand why they be tripping because they on top of each other. No, this is my block. This street right here from stop sign to stop sign. This is my shit.
It's our level.
Nigga. Like, yo.
Real shit, though.
I understand. I can feel it because I like, you know that ownership thing, bro. When I walk outside, there don't be people everywhere, right? I don't have to come out of a high rise or a building that got
what is
people
it,
in
crabs
it.
in a barrel? If you
Yeah.
stuck together, you know, we all just trying to climb with each other to get the fuck out.
Yeah, pretty much.
So it gets down to that.
But I mean, I feel like that's not a fair assessment, mainly because the fact that many people are in such an enclosed space, that puts talent within reach. That puts the superstar nigga that's in your area, you able to actually talk to him and run into him and shit.
It's cool for us, but I think I'm just going a negative way with this because we exploit these people. Goes back to that news thing. It's like you get out of your neighborhood and that's it. You're publicity now. We use you for something. It's not like you actually doing anything for that neighborhood and that city and trying to.
Well, no, but see, where I'm coming from is because
that's why I'm going a negative route.
I see where you're going, but that's a different conversation.
Yeah, it's not necessary.
What I'm talking about is like the birth of hip hop. When you have all of these niggas that's literally a train ride away from the other superstar niggas. Mm-hmm. Like they could meet at a party somewhere and then be like, hey bro, I'm gonna link up with you and actually link up with them. It's not, hey bro, I gotta travel to the Bay to go fuck with you. I gotta go to LA to go fuck with you, or you gotta come here. It's not, that's a plan. Hey nigga, I'm gonna spend a couple days out there. I gotta make sure my shit's in order before I do that. Mm-hmm. Over there, bro, it's like, hey dog, you at the studio? Oh, yep, I'm about to pull up right now. And nigga, do what you got to do to get there.
Bro, I'm going to come there in the morning.
And it's not that far, mm-hmm. right? So that is why, that's the jealous part, right? Because it's like all of you dope niggas are so close to each other that you can touch each other. And y'all can make shit happen together. Mm-hmm. Where here, bro, you got to find niggas that's on your page first.
On Twitter, nigga. No, but the real shit is like you link up through stuff out here.
But that's the thing. But what if you're not like that? Like me, I don't fuck with social media that way, dog. Like that's not my.
Dude, you gotta be the person that's in traffic all the time, meeting people, like the dope dealer. Like tell everybody hand them out.
But see, but again, that's the detriment of niggas that live in the suburbs, right? Like I gotta be damn near a dope dealer, nigga, for you to know how dope I am. I can't just make shit and then my other dope nigga start pushing it. Cause we in the same position. It's like, nah, bro. You got that shit, you gotta be in traffic, moving nigga, meeting niggas every day.
Seeing me
all the time.
around.
And it's like, yo, who got time for that? If I'm trying to have a respectable life for myself and I'm trying to maintain a certain life status. Like if I'm hustling, that's different.
This is a conversation that young people need to listen to. This is one of those where it's like it's nice for a moment, but eventually you're gonna get burnt out trying to keep up with yourself.
You're getting burnt out or not being where you are because it's a boom and bust idea, right? Like yeah, it can happen, and you can be one of them niggas that get everything immediately, but you got to either sustain that shit or be smart enough to hold on to the shit that you got. When that shit went good. Right?
Don't fuck up.
And that's a lot of boom and bust. But if you're trying to have a sustainable lifestyle, you got to do shit in a different way. That's antithetical to trying to hustle your shit.
But the funny part about that whole conversation, every time we listen to somebody that's been through the shit, they go back and say the same thing. I wish I had invested in stocks. I wish when they do, it's like I was smart. Somebody got somebody that told me I needed to do this.
That's it.
And not be on the bullshit. Oh, I don't need to buy all the diamonds and the jewels and the belts and the stupid stuff.
Never needed it.
I don't need to rent cars and just to floss.
But we live in a society.
We live in a society that has instant access to anything. I can get an Uber.
Well, it's not instant access. We live in a society that. I think academics said that shit. It's like, yo, if you don't have it, niggas is like, nigga, you broke like me, you ain't got it. If a nigga's faking it and got the cars and the jewelry and shit, even if he ain't buy it, even if it's rented or whatever, as long as he fronted it in front of you, niggas is like, oh, you got money, bro, I'll give you more, I'll support you. But if you don't have it and you let niggas know, no, I ain't got it, bro, I'm out here like you. Oh, you like me? Fuck you, nigga, we not supporting that.
I don't want to help you now.
Right.
That don't make no sense.
It don't. Because it's like, oh, somebody got it on their own, they deserve my adoration.
More about the crabs in the bucket.
Yeah, I don't like that. I still don't. I don't agree with that though.
Hey, but it's the way shit is. You just gave the example. Is that not how it is?
Nah.
Explain to me how it's not.
They not because people support something that they aspire to. They don't aspire to be a nigga like them. They aspire to be the nigga with the cars and the jewelry. So I'm gonna support that because that's where I want to be. You spend your money where you want to spend your money. You spend your money on the things you want to be or you want to have.
This makes me just want to keep saying support dope shit in your
Period.
neighborhood. In your neighborhood.
Support dorp
Like how
shit.
Bay Area niggas is.
Yeah.
How they support
Real shit.
Bay Area shit.
All the time.
To the
everywhere.
fucking fullest. But you gotta be like that wherever you are. Alright, support your city.
I'd agree.
In every possible way that you can. Because we keep having these type of conversations and it keeps being a point that I want to make. Mm-hmm. Support the people around. Support what they do.
Yeah. Support dopeness.
Support dope shit.
So
with the tags. Support dope shit.
That means buy stuff at the Straight Dope store and watch the Straight Dope show on Rock the Crowd TV. So with that, how you feel about NBA YoungBoy?
So when people have a coming to Jesus moment, so he's sitting down talking and he's getting emotional about the fact that I put a lot of bullshit out into the world, and I started thinking about it. It affected me. I don't want that to be what my name is in the world. You know?
Okay.
That's basically how he felt, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's not the only person that says that shit. It's not hard to think that way. The fucking Earl shut down, remember? Thought he was going to be one of the greatest lyricists I ever heard in my life. But because he started in such a negative light to his own self-image, it took him completely out of it. I'm depressed off this shit. I can't let this be who you see me as. This is, you know, that's how that happened to him.
I mean, but okay, so I'm just organizing my thoughts. Okay,
I think it's easy to say this could be a publicity stunt. I think it's easy to say they did this, but it doesn't take away from the fact that it's how he felt. Oh, remember we talked about the moments that happened and it's like orchestrated chaos, where it's like it was a real moment. Shannon Sharp was a real moment, but it's orchestrated chaos. Only he could do something like that.
Right.
Same shit. There's him coming out saying this. It's only going to have an effect because it's somebody like him that's big enough that people buy into enough. Where when I come back and say, "I wish I didn't do this," you grab hold of it because you're a fan.
All right. I think I got it now. Okay. So, if he feels this way, it's great for him. That's growth. Let's see what that turns into. Right. Off of him, we've heard this from everybody else, but we still see how it gets pushed to the front. Like, same thing I was just saying about how YouTube puts the negative shit in front of you. They even, niggas that's content creators, right? They got a Twitch, they cut their shit up, put it on YouTube. When you see that the negative words are highlighted in a title, that's telling you something. That they don't I don't think them as people are like that, right?
But they have to learn what words
that's
mean.
how it works for the system. So the same for him, right? Yo, bro, you might be a really dope rapper, not rapping about guns and shit. You might be, I don't know, right? But that's not what's gonna get you paid. That's not going to put you in the position you are right now. You would never be here if you was rapping about fun shit. You would never be here if you was just rapping about being a kid getting bullied. You would look at JID. He don't talk about them guns and shit. He's an amazing rapper, nigga. Where is he at on the popularity scale?
It's not going to happen though.
You see what I'm saying? He talk about real shit.
Pushed like that.
And that's the problem. And that's the point.
But remember when we talked about Logic?
What about him?
The dude is good. And he was one of those people where I'm going to make these songs about this. These songs are pushed to people. You know what I mean? Where it's like, if we're going to try to give you a hit.
So this is my point.
We pick and choose.
No, so NBA YoungBoy came out of nowhere with that gun shit, right? And killed it. Did his thing. Whatever. All right, bro. So this is how you feel about the message that you put out there. Where do you go now? What are you going to talk about? Because they not pumping that shit that you about to do like they did this. So you're going to make the same type of songs, but then be behind the scenes like, nah, I'm not with the violence. Because you're not going to sell that. It's not going to be that.
It ain't gonna
Bruh,
sell like that.
the same way fan bases grow up, right? Everybody that loved his shit for the last 5-6 years, right?
Looking at it different now.
5 years from now, they looking at it different now. 5 years from now, they still playing it.
Bro, Lil B, bro.
So
I can only go back to reminisce off the fact that I like the shit.
so my
not
point.
because I want to hear it.
My point. So what does that do for the music side of it? Because even if it is a publicity stunt or whatever, where are you going with that, bro? Yo, you think your fan base is gonna stick with you? Like, especially because that's a hard pivot. It's not like you just going a little bit off. No, bro, you dead in all of that negative shit, right? So if you dead in that negative shit, that's your whole catalog up to a point that I know of.
I'm trying to think of a good play. That's like a hard ass gangster rapper.
Well, look, I mean, and I'll tell you like this. Ice Cube is a gangster rapper, but if you ever listen to his music, that shit ain't gangster. He's never glorifying that life. That's some shit that you get into, nigga, just being around in the hood. He don't want to be there, bruh. Bitch, I didn't know this was a dope house. Like, nigga, I don't want to be here, dog. I'm getting jammed up fucking with you. This is what he was talking about in his gangster albums.
You right.
Right? But everybody paid it as gangster rap.
That was back then.
But still, that's my point though, right? That was gangster rap, and he telling you, I don't want to be a part of this shit.
I'm showing you how bad it is. Now we glorify the shit.
So then you get to this point where somebody's like, hey, this shit is bad. Yes, nigga, we said that immediately.
Yeah, we knew.
As soon as you start rapping, hey, bro, you need to chill. When we did the show, bro, these little niggas was rapping. Bro, y'all hella hard. Y'all harder than, bro, y'all what? Nigga, y'all harder than me at 20 plus. Nigga, you what, 17?
Nah,
I'm
they was
cool.
younger than that.
I'm saying.
Them little motherfuckers was hard as shit. It was not cool.
We said that from the beginning, so now that all of a sudden you got an epiphany, that don't stop the millions of albums you sold and all the money that you made off of it. Would you give it back? Ain't nobody gonna ask that question though, right? If you ask somebody, hey, dog, you a multi-millionaire now, yeah, you under house arrest, you went to jail, blah, 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 but you got monies and shit, right? You got things. Would you give it all back to take away the negative impact you had and be a regular person? That's the answer for everybody. So why are we even talking about it?
I'll give you that.
Like, even
You see my point. It was just, coming with a respect of what he's thinking. So,
no, I do. Hey,
but that's my side. That's just in general.
No, but like I said, if that's how he feels and he gonna make a move the other way, I totally respect it and understand. People do grow up. But I'm asking you, in this mind state, with the money you have now, would you give that all back to be a regular person?
Oh, or you know what he could do? He could do like Kanye and make like a whole Christian album or something.
What does that even mean?
It's like an image change.
But it's not.
If I was his publicist.
It don't. The same way they bring up Chris Brown's old shit.
Oh, there's always gonna be somebody that talks about you.
So, and he ain't even done nothing. All he said was go be emotional in an interview, but that question that I just posed is the hard question in that scenario.
Nobody wants to ask that and find
because we know the answer. We know that everybody knows the answer. You're not giving it up, bro. Oh, because they said, he used to get bullied, and this is how he ended up living a lifestyle like that. All right, cool. So again, I ask you, if you could give it all back and handle that situation in a different way, would you? The answer is no, because you wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be having this conversation right now. I'm
definitely keeping it.
Yeah. So why? Oh, you were getting emotional now? Oh, cool. Let the dollars wipe your eyes, my nigga. Like I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like, is that wrong?
Ouch. That was very real, but damn. Come on.
I'm just saying that because I'm just saying that this
dollars wipe your eyes,
bro.
Oh, you.
Cause
you sad?
Hey, cause that's what all of the fucking extra rich niggas that done got rich off of some evil shit. They done came back. I didn't want to make that impact that I had. Okay, bro, give it all back. Well, nah, we ain't talking about that exactly, bro.
I'm pretty sure there's been some people that have done it. But you'll never hear about them. They'll never be a story.
No,
We're never gonna make that the story
Why
because
would-
they, didn't, apply to the bullshit.
bruh, exactly.
KD, KD, that's how they do his name, bro. On some fuckery all the time. This isn't the way to transition him, but in general, he doesn't fuck with the media because of this reason. You're gonna twist this and try to create a negative ad because it's gonna get more clicks anyway. So it's like, fuck you. I don't have to say anything.
Well, I think, yeah, you're right. This isn't a great way to transition, but we're here. No, I think that KD's issue.
But we can talk about Ja in a better light. It's just that KD comes to mind because he knows he's the person being attacked every time.
Well, I think KD's problem is he plays both sides and then tries to play the victim at the same time to both sides, right? And it's like, bro, you know what you're doing. When you call out Shaq in a tweet, you know how he gonna get at you because of the way he get at everybody. That's how he is, bro. And so then it's like, oh, I'm getting attacked. Well, niggas, then you knew what the fuck you think he was gonna say. You saying Shaquille O'Neal doesn't know basketball? All right, bro. He not gonna come at you sideways.
Yeah, KD's willing to go there on Twitter.
But my point is, how can you always be the victim? You ain't done nothing ever. I just said something,
it's
and
not
I gotta
just being the victim. I think it's more of the way the media can portray you. That's why I wanted to talk about the fake investigation thing, where it's like we can say this about you.
Yeah, we can say whatever we want
run
to
this
do.
story, and we can build an image off what we want you to. Because what was it? A few episodes back, or a couple months back, we talked about him getting into a fight with somebody, and it was like, this sounds like bullshit to us. It sounds like they're trying to paint him some kind of way. We said that and this is the second time now.
I mean, but it's the attitude that he gives is that bad boy image. So
You know what it reminds me
it's
of?
wrestling.
Allen Iverson.
It's wrestling. I wouldn't even. Again, bro, real life situations turn into the narrative for you. I don't know anything about Ja before him being in the NBA, right? But when you get in your interviews, I ain't worried about nobody or this gang over here. You know what I mean? We tough, right? Blah, 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 blah. Everywhere you go, y'all constantly start fights on the court and shit, constantly get into beefs at every team. Nigga, that's the bad boy image. So yes, they ran that story. Because that's wrestling about it. This is the image you've already painted. This is what you've done. We just running with the shit that you've done already. That's it. We ain't going off. We not, even if it is made up, how much of it is made up? Because I bet somebody was talking. That's what y'all do. That's been your whole MO ever. But even when you gave the chick the big tip, you was talking. You didn't just give it to her and dip. You didn't say, God bless you. None of that. Nah. You still talking.
He wanted them views.
So again, was you barking at, was somebody in your camp talking to somebody over there? Probably. Did all the extra shit happen? Probably not. But what's the image that we already have of you? Right? You're getting into it with a fan. Fuck, what? And we just gonna believe that, nah, none of that happened. Okay, none of it happened? None of it? All right, maybe that extra shit they said about the bus and all that extra shit, extra. Right?
Said a laser was pointed at him.
Bro, oh, you mean the red light from my car charger came on?
They said a red light was pointed at them and they didn't feel safe.
But
key words here. I didn't feel safe.
Bro, but how did you respond to a fan? This is the shit that you put out in front of us at your job. When you supposed to be doing your shit, this is what we see of you.
Hey man, you gotta be more careful.
So
this is why I said early on, I'm like, when I look at this dude, I can't wait until he's just older. I think he's gonna be dope as shit when he's older, just because he's gonna be a more mature person. He's gonna make smarter decisions. Not gonna be in all the bullshit.
That's
not gonna
it.
Be talking as much.
That makes sense.
Because yeah, he got too much of a mouth.
That's the problem.
Oh,
and
yeah,
it's not
100%.
like
but it's the whole campus like that though. Dylan Brooks is the one who constantly got it.
Well,
he hit a nigga in the dick, bro.
I mean, but he's the leader of it though. That like he's the Luca in that situation, bro. You go by whatever Ja doing. If Ja barking at him and going wild, bro, I can too. Cause that's what y'all want us to do, right? Y'all want us to play it up to his level. This is how he play. This is how he like us to play. He play his best when his teammate is acting like him. All right, bro, this is where we at.
Damn, that's real. Yeah, that's real. Hey, you don't get what you put out, though. You don't get what you put out.
So the energies that you've put out, this is the part of them energies coming back, Doc. This is what we think of you. Even if it's not true, this is what we think of you. And you know what, people, we talk about it because we don't know what happened. We wasn't there.
See, you on the other side of this, and you paint a very good,
I'm not even
sure.
sure.
The reality of it is, like you say, you put yourself in a lot of these positions. There's different scenarios that we can go to where we can say, you did this.
Bruh, so
what did you say to a fan? And it was on Twitter. You don't even have to say
bruh, it's easy to track it back. It's easy to track how you get to this situation.
You never have to say anything in the first place.
Right? See, bruh, they paint that shit about you if you just play hard. So the fact that you've had these extra incidents that lead up to it, it's easy for anybody's mind to just, hey, bruh.
We can make him the bad guy forever.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
We can make he can be that new Kyrie eventually.
And if everybody around you is not aware of that possibility or that goal for the media, then any of they stupid actions is on you. Whatever they doing, like I was saying earlier, bruh, I could tell a grown man, hey, bruh, chill. Hey, be cool, dog. Don't be doing this dumb shit. If he, in his grown-ass mind, decide to keep doing it, nigga, I'm just left with trying to take this nigga out the situation.
Yeah. 'Cause I can't be around.
Like, so that's, we don't know what happened. If it's fake, it's fake. But again, all of these incidents up to here is like, something happened. Somebody was talking, right? All that other shit they said, who knows, bro? But there's no way to corroborate it. We can't go back. There ain't no tape. So it's just word versus word, bro.
Once again, the media, it tells you shit that I don't even want to know.
Bro,
I didn't need this story. I didn't even need this story. Because...
Well, not you.
Whatever.
I mean, but again, if this is wrestling, as we get closer to the All-Star game, and he is in the All-Star, but he wasn't a starter, this just keeps the name bubbling. While we talking about who is in the All-Star game and who got snubbed, as shitty as that sounds, that's the wrestling of it, bro. When you it's the bad guy part.
Yeah, that's real.
We talking about him, right? Like that. You keep your name bubbling, bro. They ain't been winning.
Was shy,
bro.
Going for it ain't even what he going for because he went for 42 recently. But the dude has just been amazing the whole year, like amazing. And we not talking about you. We just not gonna do it. We're not promoting that right now. That same clip from RCD World, we talked about it last week. Same fucking shit. We talk about who we want to, and you are not one of them. We're gonna paint whatever image off of the few clips we can get out of you, and that's about it.
Yep.
If you get up to that championship and you start getting some fans buying your jersey, then we'll talk about you.
When we start having a Twitter fan base talk about you getting snubbed or you should win awards, then we'll put you in the shit. Same way we did with Giannis, and the same way we did with XYZ, same way we did with blah, blah, blah. Like,
I just hated on Giannis, though. And the Jokic shit is funny now.
Yeah.
Because it's like, there's people that are like me that never felt that he was any type of MVP in the first place. First or second one. It's like, he's dope, but he ain't my MVP. If there's enough people that feel that way about you, you can just keep the discourse going. You know what I mean? And let's put him in the conversation every fucking year. We could do it for 5-6 years straight. Because he's good enough. And if it creates enough of a conversation that people are mad about it, that's just good enough publicity for us. They'll care enough to tune in.
Bro, we just want to make you mad. That's all we care about in 2023, bro. We just want to make you mad. We just want, like you said, engagement. We want to get you to comment on shit. No, nigga.
Oh, yeah, the Will Smith outrage.
What?
We just want to make you mad. him slapping a dude, and the whole world turned on him. Oh, this Will Smith, this terrible person.
I mean, but they've been waiting to turn on Will Smith forever.
But yeah, we talked about that.
Hey, but
So,
you know
yeah,
what's fucked up?
This is a way.
But you know what's fucked up stuff is I don't know how long they had that slave movie playing. Will ain't never played a slave, right? He slapped Chris Rock, then he got to do Emancipation on what's it called?
You know your shit was right there, right? We
What?
talked about it before.
The lighter.
Yeah.
So what?
You said fuck it.
Yep. You don't have to hit it though. It's cool.
This nigga, bro, this nigga.
So.
I'm gonna go ahead and grab that.
With that, we gonna take a break and we come back with the next Straight Dope.
This is the Straight Dope Show.
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 I was about to